My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to grow, to become a leader, to become what they want to be.
Against number 4, Fairlawn. John Kovach with you. Zach Komar, Josh Ayers helping us out behind the scenes. We just finished the quarterfinals a little bit ago. Mount Olive knocks off Garfield, the 8 seed, 77-6. Fairlawn.
Fairlawn wins the toss. They will be green and even bouts. Number runners, red.
Fairlawn, which will be green for this match, knocked off Morris Knowles 51-23. And a 4-5 match that might have been a little more lopsided than expected. We're going to start at 190 pounds here. The winner of this one will face the winner of the bracket that's going on right now. Started a little bit ago in Ridge, Basking Ridge, where Ridge, the 2 seed, is the host. You have Phillipsburg taking on Northern Highlands, and you have Ridge taking on Leonia. We're going to start at 190 here.
At 190 pounds for Fairlawn, Desmond Graham, and for the Marauders, AJ
Katsaganis from Mount Olive. Desmond Graham for Fairlawn. Fairlawn green on your scoreboard. Fairlawn into gray with red, black, and white highlights. Mount Olive in the primarily black with red and gold highlights. The win by Mount Olive over their 15th in a row. They started the season 0-2. They haven't lost since January 3rd. John Kovach with you on GardenStateHSWrestling.com.
I've killed your audio. You hear that static, right? Oh, yeah. What the? Turn your audio off.
Coming up to the end of the first round, just a lot of feeling out, a little bit of action, no scoring. We'll go to the second at 190. No score.
Green defense.
Katsiganis deferred, and Graham of Fairlawn chose defense. This is one of 3 places that we're streaming from today. We also have a crew at Caldwell and a crew at West Essex. Tomorrow night, I know we'll have a crew at, I believe we'll have a crew covering the girls' quarters.
Yes, it's a. We'll be covering the North quarterfinals at High Point, and I believe we are also covering the quarterfinals from Ramsey.
Okay. And that's why you should follow us on social media, and we'll get to that between matches later on. Graham trying for the double. A sprawl by Katsiganis. 1 point escape is on the board in favor of Graham. And he's trying to work that double still. Get straight. He's up 4-0, coming up on 30 seconds to go in the second period. This is our opening match at 190. Graham working the back, working the tight waist. We're going to restart with a second to go. With Katsiganis on defense. 4-0, Graham with the lead after 1. Our stream today brought to you by Ginza Bar Restaurant and Sushi, Palumbo's Barber Shop, Market Tavern of Flanders, Pro Automotive of New Jersey, the 19th Hole Golf Simulator, A Family Affair Deli, and Husky Lawn Care. They're out of bounds and we'll restart. Our coverage all year brought to you by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, another scramble out of bounds. Estabilt Wrestling Club, Garden State Athletic Network, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay Lawsuit Settlement Funding, and Serenelli and Associates Accounting. 4-0 for Desmond Graham in the gray. He's on top here. Trying to peel him off is Katsiganis from Mount Olive. A caution against Graham. He leads 4-0, 30 seconds into the third period here at 190. Straining to his feet, Katsiganis. He's wrenched back down by Graham. Katsiganis fights to a base, gets the escape. 4-1 with 1:06 left in regulation here at 190 pounds. The first bout of this North 1 Group 4 semifinal. The group finals will be held on Wednesday at the highest seeds. And then Sunday's the big day at the Jersey Mike's Arena at Rutgers. Graham just keeping Katsiganis at a distance, which he can do here. 25 seconds to go in regulation. Katsiganis needs to make a move here. He's running out of time. A lot of hand fighting. It's going to run. Time's going to run out on Katsiganis. Graham with the 4-1 win and a 3-0 lead for fourth-seeded Fairlawn as we move on to 215 pounds.
For Fairlawn at 215 pounds, Andrea Tedeshvili. For the Marooners, Nick Gonzalez.
Ron Brower is going to wish he was here for Nico Gonzalez. Andre Tadashvili. Tadashvili throws a bunch of different styles at you. He's been very impressive. Gonzalez is Gonzalez. This one could be a great match. It's Gonzalez shooting the single early. Good sprawl by Tadashvili. Tries to swing his hips over the top, then comes back. Now circling Gonzalez, and he finishes the takedown. Gets 3. Drives through. He's right on the hips of Tadashvili. Slides up. 3-0 the team lead for Fairlawn. Tadashvili of Fairlawn is in the gray with red, black, and white. Gonzalez of Mount Olive in the black with red and gold. And Gonzalez trying to lock a cradle in here. Ripped that crossface across from the right-hand side. Now going for wrist control, Gonzalez. Still 40 seconds to go in the first period. Gonzalez has the half, empowering to his feet. Tadashvili, he gets one for the escape and fends off a shot by Gonzalez. Fends off another, turns his hips, grabs the head, grabs the shoulders. Tadashvili trying to make a turn. Gonzalez still trying to finish the takedown. And it's Gonzalez who gets the 3 and had an opportunity to turn the shoulders. He leads 6-1, coming up on 10 seconds to go in the first period at 215 pounds. Gonzalez works a tight waist right on the edge of the circle. Time's going to expire, and it's going to be 6-1 in favor of Gonzalez of Mount Olive after the first 2 minutes. Tadashvili opts for neutral.
Green takes neutral.
Doesn't surprise me that Tadashvili took neutral. Very good at takedowns, but it was Gonzalez who beat him to the single. Gonzalez with the left leg. Try to pull the right and driving his shoulders through. He's still on his toes, too. There's 3 more. Makes it 9-1. And he's looking to turn shoulders, and he's got him. He's got Tadashvili in trouble. Tadashvili fights his way out of it. 3 back points, makes it 12-1. Gonzalez 4 points from a tech fall here with still 1:20 to go in the second period at 2:15. 50 seconds to go. 12-1 to lead for Nico Gonzalez of Mount Olive. Stall warning against Tadashvili as Gonzalez tries to drive him back toward the center of the mat. He's got a leg wrapped, he's got a far arm, and just kind of, I guess, snake walks his way forward to keep it going. And time running out on Tadashvili. We're inside 10 seconds. He's powering to his feet, but he's going to take him right back down with an impressive lift by Gonzalez. And that's it. 12-1, a major decision for Gonzalez. Okay, it's the second period. The scoreboard says 3. Hit me, Zach, next time, because the main scoreboard said 3 for the entire 2 minutes. Another takedown makes it 15-1 for Gonzalez. Gonzalez right on the edge of the circle on top, within a point of a tech fall here. Tadashvili gets off and out of bounds. No points on that. He'll start on the bottom. Kind of surprised Gonzalez didn't cut him and they get the takedown, and that's going to be a caution. The caution against Tadashvili. One for Tadashvili makes it 15-2. Gonzalez tried to get the takedown that'll finish it. And there it is. 18-2 to score. A tech fall, 57 seconds into the third period. And Nico Gonzalez wins this one. Take a look at the brackets. So, as we said, Phillipsburg, Northern Highlands, and Leonia Ridge going on right now in Basking Ridge. And the winner of that will take on the winner here Wednesday night at the higher seed. Martini from Mount Olive. Zardashvili for Fairlawn at 285. Then we'll turn the corner. 3 for Martini. And he's trying to work a turn early. Switching from near leg to far leg. And really torquing the upper body of Zardashvili. And gets the fall. 38 seconds, the time of the fall by Jared Martini. Making it 11-3 in favor of Mount Olive. Take a look at this. And this is just brute strength. This is just turning the shoulders, turning them back the other way, and gets him down. Through to 106. And that is a forfeit to Jack Rawa of Mount Olive. Makes it 17-3. We're on to 113. Tommy Parada versus Bacigalupo. Jack Bacigalupo from Mount Olive. He's in the black. Tommy Parada in the gray. Parada's in trouble right off the bat. Parada hanging on to the ankle. This is going to get a stalemate whistle at some point in the very near future. Well, I timed that up, huh, Zach? You like that? How's that? Neutral restart. 1:20 to go in the first period. We're at 1:13. 17-3, Mount Olive with the lead. They knocked off Garfield 77-6 in the 1-8 matchup. Fair Lawn, the 4 seed, beat 5th seeded Morris Knowles 51-23. 3 more for Bacigalupo and a 3-0 lead. And he's trying to turn the shoulders right off the bat here, trying to rock back. He has the headlock, has a cradle locked in. He just needs to swing his hips where he has some leverage. And reaching back into it, Parada, he's in trouble now. Parada's shoulders facing him out. He swipes for Bacigalupo, and there's the fall. 1:32, the time of the call, the time of the fall for Jack Bacigalupo, and it's 23-3 for Mount Olive. Follow us on social media, especially now, especially during the playoffs because it's a fluid situation. Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. X, formerly Twitter, at GardenStateHSW. Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. That's where you'll see a lot of the post-match interviews. Our website, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. YouTube, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Let us know you're watching. Give us a like. Let us know if there's something you'd like to see, something different. Early lead for Cole Rebels of Mount Olive here at 1:20. He's up against Vinny Tulo. Now, I haven't seen Fair Lawn twice since Saturday. These are some good matchups. Stoppage here because the green anklet is not on Mr. Tulo's ankle. Rebels on top in the black with a 3-0 lead. We're at 120 pounds. And Rebels has the shoulders turned. Trying to fight his way off the mat. Tulo gets back to a 4-point base, but 4 more points for Rebels, and he leads 7-0. Working the tight waist and trying to turn Tulo. Rebels, now he gives up on that, but gets 2 more. 2 more back points, makes it 9-0. They're out of bounds. That green anklets come loose again. Looks like they're giving up on that. $9-0 in favor of Cole Rebels of Mount Olive over Vinny Tulo of Fair Lawn. 20 seconds to go in the first period at 120 pounds. We started at 190. John Kovach coming to you from Mount Olive High School on GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And Rebels is just kind of doing what he wants here. Worked across face, works the back of the head, and just rides it out. 9-0 his lead after one.
Green refers to red.
Fairlawn deferred. Rebels chooses defense.
One escape red. Three red.
Three more for Cole Rebels. He has a 13-0 lead, and he's 2 points from a tech fall. Mount Olive already with a 23-3 lead over Fairlawn. And a 77-6 win over Garfield in the quarterfinal earlier this afternoon. It's nice with these on President's Day. We'll get a stoppage for out of bounds. In that they can start earlier. Mount Olive started at 3. There's some 4. Looks like we're gonna have a blood stoppage here. Legal Bay lawsuit funding. If you have a settlement pending, they can help you out. They can make an arrangement to put you in a position to make things work. 877-571-0405. Now, there's probably tax implications with that, and you're going to want to find, a tax. See, I tried to segue that. Never mind. I was trying to segue that too. No, I know, Zach. It's not your fault. I'm not mad at you. So you probably, if you did that, would want to talk to Serenelli and Associates Accounting. And then if things didn't go your way, you find somebody else. But no, Serenelli and Associates Accounting, we're all getting all the notices in the mail. These are the guys who can help you navigate this miserable time of the year known as tax season. Serenelli and Associates. Tech fall for Cole Rebels, and it's 28-3 in favor of Mount Olive. And let's show them the phone number for Serenelli and Associates. We'll get to it. We'll get to it after this match. On to 126. I will praise Mount Olive's choice of entrance music. They do a good job with that. This is one I've been looking forward to since the Lehighs too. Christian Perez for Mount Olive. Jonah Shagorodsky for Fairlawn. Shagorodsky had the most takedowns on Saturday during the Takedown Cancer event that we brought to you. And you can find that at our YouTube and at our website. Perez working the single on the left leg. Gets 3 for the takedown 30 seconds into the first period. Perez just hasn't stopped moving. He's just constantly coming at you and changing angles.
Bears continues on top here.
Thanks, Zach.
It's like radio. You can't have dead air.
Nah, I know. But nobody needed to hear that. Though they probably did.
Pretty sure the entire gym heard that.
Oh, I'm sure they did. 3-0 for Perez. He continues to work the back of Shagorodsky of Fairlawn. Shagorodsky in the gray. Christian Perez of Mount Olive in the black. $20 seconds to go in the first period. Inside 10 seconds.
Red defers to green. Green goes neutral.
Red defers to green here, and green is going to defer to neutral as they both start on their feet.
Well done, Zach. Nice. Keep going. No, I'm serious. Work it. Work it. Work it with me.
Both wrestlers taking shots here.
Locked up, upper body. Perez shoots the single. Goes for the right leg and continues turning his hips and pulling the leg in. Now Shagorodsky grabs the left leg of Perez. We're going to end up with a stalemate here. In theory. Watch for the I'm bored body language from the official. Yeah, I'm really surprised this hasn't. They're letting it play out, and Perez has popped his head free. He may get a turnout. I thought this was going to go stalemate, but they kept it working. Still 3-0. We're 1:05 into the second period.
3 red.
And there's 3 for Perez on the takedown. Just worked that. You want me to take you down? You want me to take your mic down? I'll tell you, let's go out. We'll have a match. We'll have an exhibition. Let's go. Come on, Zach. We'll work an angle. Perez on top, 20 seconds to go. 6-0 his lead. Mount Olive with a 28-3 lead over Fairlawn. Winner here faces the winner from the quarters and semi that started at 4 o'clock in Basking Ridge. Ridge, the 2 seed, Phillipsburg, the 3. I'm going to see if we can find any score on that as soon as I can get online. Neutral to start the third period, 6-0 in favor of Christian Perez of Mount Olive. He's in the black. Shot by Perez. Has the left leg. Nothing yet.
According to NJ.com, no updates from Ridge yet.
It would have to be, well, they started about an hour ago.
That'd be a pretty quick match, and they are both pretty good teams. I've been at matches for all of them, so. Sorry, correction. I have not been at a Lonia match. I coached some tennis out there. When you start to see New York City, the theme from The Sopranos starts playing. Yes.
You don't know where it's coming from. It just starts.
Just starts.
That's where you are. Serenelli and Associates, accounting, tax consultant. They can help you out navigating tax season. SerenelliCPA.com or call 973-927-3300. We thank them for their support.
We got it in there, John.
Took a little longer than I intended, but we did get it done. Yeah, I'm trying to see if on the individual team sites there might be an update. What the what? Interesting.
John has been flabbergasted.
Well, I'm looking at a schedule with results, and they show Ridge versus Piscataway on Thursday. They don't show anything for today, and they show them up against Middletown North on February 21st.
I don't know if that's correct.
I moving on. Hey, so anyway, it's 6-3 now. Sharadsky with a takedown early in the third period to cut the lead in half. Perez on bottom, clinging to a 6-3 lead, coming up on 50 seconds to go. What do you got, Zach? You're looking surprised.
I am surprised. In North 2, Group 2, it would appear, according to NJ.com, that Governor Livingston beat Madison 50-25.
So right now we should have Governor Livingston taking on West Morris. Another blood stoppage here. Bring that, and then one of the brackets that we're doing is awaiting the winner of that. Follow all of this on social media. We will bring you up to date on the brackets we're covering, the brackets we're not covering, where we're going to be, boys, girls, the whole postseason as this starts to unfold. We're on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We're on X, formerly Twitter, at GardenStateHSW. We're on Instagram. That's the first place that you'll see our post-match interviews. That's Garden State HS Wrestling. The website, Your Teams, Your Counties, Your Site, is GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We're also on Twitter at Garden State HS Wrestling, or Twitter, on YouTube at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And that's where you can catch our live streams there on the website. 28 seconds to go. 6-3, Perez with the lead. Shagorodsky needs 3, but he's only got about 20 seconds to score them.
The main issue here is that you can't cut him because then you're going to be down by 4, and then a takedown doesn't matter.
Correct. Well, I don't think he had the option to start neutral there because that would have been the logical start. Perez with the win, 6-3, makes it 31-3 in favor of the Marauders. Currently in a lot of polls, the top public school in the state of New Jersey and winners of 15 consecutive matches. 132 next. We started at 190. They have the best entrance music. They really do.
It really is the best. It really is.
For Fairlawn at 132 pounds, Brandon Benetti. For the Marauders, Anthony Piemonte.
This is going to be a great one, too. Brandon Benetti for Fairlawn and the great Anthony Piemonte. Excuse me. Anthony Piemonte, who just got the takedown, got his 100th against Cedar Grove, a match we were here for the other night. This could be a really good match, but Piemonte with the takedown, and he's right on top trying to impose his will. And we've got an injury. Benetti signaling for an injury stoppage. So do you want to become a sponsor? We do have opportunities available for team pages and live stream coverage. You can go to your local school's team page and look for the Your Logo Here button and click that. Or you can send an email to admin@gardenstatehswrestling.com, and we will get back to you within 24 hours usually with a great deal that will put your business front and center with high school sports fans throughout the Garden State. 3-0 to lead for Anthony Piemonte over Brandon Benetti. Piemonte in the black trying to get a cradle locked in here. Benetti trying to crawl his way across the circle, but Piemonte's just kind of forcing him around and turning him. Piemonte with left wrist control. Now he's got both wrists. You looked so surprised when you opened that bracket. That was like when you watch the NCAA basketball tournament or something. And you go back there. Let's go to Zach in his studio for an update. Zach's just in there slack-jawed with his eyes bugged out of his head looking at the bracket. Escape conceded to Benetti. Makes it 3-1, 30 seconds to go in the first period. And another takedown right off of the escape by Anthony Piemonte of Mount Olive. You mentioned this, I think it was our last stream, though. 4 near fall for Piemonte makes it 10-1. Third seeded Kittatinny beat Pequannock, and they will face second seeded Pompton Lakes, who beat New Milford. Pompton Lakes then beat Kittatinny, and it'll be Pompton Lakes versus Emerson Borough. Emerson Borough beat Newton. And that is in Section 1, Group 1. Piemonte trying to keep Benetti down. Gets 2 on a reversal. Makes it 12-1. He's 4 points from a tech with 1.5 minutes to go in the second period. Is there going to be a lot of reading involved in this, Zach? Or I thought you were writing something for me to read. Man,
I'm trying to write down. I'm trying to make sure that
we've got a real problem with something I'm doing. I can't wait to read this memo.
I'm trying to keep track of the section finals that we have so far. Oh. So alongside Pompton Lakes versus Emerson Borough, the other one that we know so far will be North Harlan versus Middletown South.
PCTI has knocked off Clifton in their quarter. They're awaiting the winner of Union City versus West Orange. That's Section 1, Group 5. And Passaic has, wow. Passaic 36, North Bergen 35 in that quarter. And they're awaiting the Livingston Bloomfield winner. Piemonte on top, 12-1 his lead. We're inside 30 seconds to go in the second period at 132 pounds. Mount Olive with a 31-3. There's a roll. You hear it, oh my God, from somebody in the fall. Piemonte. And then look like a backflip coming out of it.
My goodness. You heard the oh my God from the crowd. That's because
there's
the pinfall there makes a bad situation
and
worse for Fairlawn.
There's the handstand spring up. 37-3. In favor of Mount Olive. We're on to 138. Carmine De Lucia for Mount Olive, Shane Kostakis for Mount Olive, De Lucia for Fairlawn. Kostakis working the headlock. De Lucia trying to drive through. I don't know he's going to be able to get his head up. No, he gets it. Gets 3 for the takedown as he gets his head out. They turn, but out of bounds with 1:24 left in the first period at 1:38. We started at 190.
And that 190 bout was the only points that Fairlawn has gotten so far.
That is, in fact, correct.
For Fairlawn, you need to start getting points on the board here before this mountain becomes too unsurmountable.
It's getting hot. It's getting steep quick.
It's looking like Everest already.
Yeah, it's getting steep quick. But talking to Vince Dimitri, who we spent a lot of time with at that Takedown Cancer Quad that they hosted on Saturday, he just said to me, he goes, Mount Olive, he goes, we match up, but he kind of just was like they're going to be better than us at a lot of weights. I think we're seeing that. Though right here, De Lucia is up 3 and was starting to get it turned. Ooh, what do you got there?
We have our first update for North 1 Group 4 on the other side. Ridge has beat Leonia 53-20. They will take on the winner of Phillipsburg Northern Highlands in the semifinals, and whoever wins that will be taking on the winner here.
If it's Mount Olive, it'll be here. It's like we're going to have a timeout, blood timeout.
Blood time, green.
Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition. You want to get ready to do, say you're running a 10K, say you're starting a workout, you're planning a bike tour, you're whatever you want to do. Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition will help you, not when you get to the gym, but before, with a plan to fuel yourself so you're healthy, you lose weight, you're ready to go. Think about how you fuel your body, how you prepare, and prepare like a champion. Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition. Like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do all of those. I'm going on a bike tour. I'm going on a 10K. Make it a 15K. Why not?
Oh, I might take you down on the mat. We'll wrestle. Guess we'll do it at the All-Star match.
You talk to Don. We'll do it at the All-Star match.
An old man. 60 years old, Zach. Come on. You should. You should tie me in knots. Blood timeout here. When we restart, it'll be the second period.
Red defers to green. Green chooses neutral.
Red deferred to green. Green chose neutral. With De Lucia already up 3-0 over Shane Kostakis of Mount Olive. And De Lucia was trying to wrench him down with the tight waist. But I think Kostakis has turned the tables here. He goes too far, but manages to double back and get 3 on the takedown. Now he's a 2-on-1 on the right arm of De Lucia. The score tied at 3, 35 seconds into the second period. And now taking him down by the chin. No points. You want to keep doing that end, and I'll watch what's going on here. And then just jump in when you have an update. Stoppage, stalemate with 58 seconds left in the second period. We are at 138 pounds. Mount Olive with a 37-3 lead. We started at 190. Inside 30 seconds, still tied at 3. Kostakis of Mount Olive on top. Working the crossface. Kostakis trying to loosen things up and turn him. I thought I was going to High Point tomorrow night. Good thing I think I'm going to Ramsey, Zach.
I believe you're going to Ramsey as well. You'll be with me tomorrow night.
Oh, nice. Bringing you girls action from their tournament. Kostakis chooses defense, tied at 3, starting the third period. Rolling through. Kostakis has the right ankle, trying to move his body back. Carmine DeLucia. Driving forward on his toes, finally getting 2 for the reversal. Kostakis, and he's got a real shot at a pin here. A minute and a half to go. DeLucia in trouble, 4 back points pending. DeLucia holding on for dear life to the right ankle. And we're going to have a stoppage, 4 back points, which is going to make it 9-3. And a blood timeout. Estebilt Wrestling Club. You can be shaped, you can be forged, you can be built, or you can be Estebilt. Don does that so much better than me, Zach. He really does. But Estebilt Wrestling Club, you're seeing a lot of products on our streams every night. You follow them on social media, and you're seeing from elementary school kids up to kids looking at colleges who are winning tournaments, who are making a name for themselves, advancing in tournaments. Estebilt Wrestling Club, they're getting it done. 7 Naught Road in Hackettstown.
I have an update from North 2 Group 2 at Caldwell, where we're at. Caldwell beat Bernards 55-21. Bernards, thank you. This is why I don't normally do commentary.
That's all right. You got to learn it.
And Caldwell will take on the winner of Hackettstown Par Hills. I will have the score of that shortly.
Are you in touch with the crew that we have on the ground there?
I am working on getting those results.
Or are you just checking it out? All right, we restart referee's position with a minute and change left. A 9-3 lead for Shane Kostakis of Mount Olive. He is trying to work a single. They're out of bounds with 58 seconds to go in regulation. He's up 9-3.
I can confirm the score over there is 44-27 in the favor of Hackettstown. So it will be Hackettstown taking on Caldwell.
That's an intriguing match. I kind of like that Par Hills Hackettstown. I kind of want to see what Hackettstown can do in this fight. Hackettstown Caldwell's interesting to me.
It is very interesting. I think Hackettstown be a little bit underrated. So I'll be interested to see what they can do to Caldwell. I think it will have to be an upset, I think.
It would have to be an upset because I think you have a young Hackettstown team that's developing and continues on the arc, and an experienced Caldwell team. But that's a final to watch.
And I can confirm the, as we get to the end of the match here, in North 2 Group 3, the semifinal will be number 3 Nutley taking on number 2 West Essex.
Kostakos rides it out 9-3. He wins a decision. 40-3 now. Mount Olive with the lead as we go to 144.
And this match has been decided.
Yeah.
37 points, 5 matches. You
are correct. That clinches it. Mount Olive will host the North 1 Group 4 final on Wednesday night. The question is, who's coming here to take them on? $144.
For Fairlawn at 144 pounds,
Harrison Tillman is in the red on the match, and I can't tell you, however this goes, how happy it makes me here, because Harrison Tillman's a young man who a year ago September found out he had cancer, who a year ago last Valentine's Day, according to his father Jonathan, with Harrison bald from chemotherapy, he got on a JV mat for the first time since his diagnosis. That was a year ago on Valentine's Day, which is the day that we had covered Takedown Cancer. Harrison, who's going to play lacrosse at FDU Florham, is going to study graphics there. He came up with the logo for Takedown Cancer. He won Fairlawn's 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence logo contest, took first and second in that. And here he is, less than a week after hearing the words, "You're in remission," from his oncologist. He is wrestling in the state tournament for Fairlawn. He is up against Tommy McDonald of Mount Olive.
Harrison, we got to talk to him a little bit the other day. He is a great kid.
Great kid. So, however this turns out, the fact he's here and on the mat is a win. And I love the concept, because there's a plaque that went to the team that recorded the most takedowns in that quad. That it was Saddlebrook, Lodi, Ramsey, St. Mary's, which is only a 2-person team right now. They all sent their teams, and the team that recorded the most takedowns got a plaque. It was Fairlawn. Tallman with the drive through, but now he's in trouble. McDonald on top. Tallman grabs an ankle. He trails 3-0 here. McDonald's trying to finish a reversal here. He does. 5-0 lead for McDonald of Mount Olive now.
I have an update over at Ridge. Phillipsburg took down Northern Highlands 54-19. That makes your semifinal number 3 Phillipsburg versus number 2 Ridge.
That's going to be a good.
That's going to be a barn burner there.
That is going to be good. That is going to be good. And the winner there is going to take on Mount Olive. That'll be here Wednesday night. Working the arm bar, McDonald, with a minute to go in the second period. He has a 5-0 lead at 144 pounds. Very patient attack by McDonald. He's just kind of taking what develops. Has the 5-0 lead. There's only 2.5 minutes left in regulation here, but he's just taking what he can get. Stall warning to Tallman. who tries to roll back and almost got himself caught in a bad spot. He was able to recover and throw himself back. And now he's in danger here because McDonald's working the chin, working the front headlock, and really torquing Tallman back toward him. No points on that. 5-0 for McDonald as we start the third period.
Tallman will take bottom here.
McDonald grabs an ankle. He's working upper body, just kind of pushing forward. Has his legs wrapped around Tallman's. That's probably a real good pet, and I'm never going to get back to, isn't it?
No, get back right after this.
I trust you. And there's a stalling penalty against Tallman, makes it 6-0. Still showing 5-0 on the main. There it goes. I was going to say. Clearly delivered the point. Got any updates here?
I have some updates from Central Jersey Group 1. Delaware Valley beat Highland Park 75-5. But also, going into the finals will be Manville. So, if Delaware Valley wins their semifinal, you will have at Delaware Valley, Del Val versus Manville, which that will be an excellent match.
That's going to be a great match. Two strong teams.
If I can make a prediction, whoever wins that match will probably win Group 1.
Okay. McDonald riding it out here. He has a 6-0 lead. And 6-0 for McDonald.
At 144 pounds, Thomas McDonald.
But Vince Dimitri greets the coach at Fairlawn, greets him to 150 now. That's going to be
Fairlawn's going to forfeit the rest of this.
Winner by forfeit at 150 pounds, Colin Smythe.
The Smythe will not be wrestling here. He'll take the forfeit.
Winner by forfeit at 157 pounds, Scott Capolo.
So will Scott Capolo.
So they're forfeiting
Winner by forfeit
for
165 pounds, Justin Bullock.
Justin Bullock gets the forfeit.
Forfeit at 175 pounds, Stephen Hay.
And Stephen Hayek will get the final forfeit here.
and that's going to make it 67-3.
I disagree with that, honestly. Forfeiting out.
Yeah, I'm.
At least get your wrestlers some reps.
Yeah, I find that not really sure. So 67-3.
While we figure out the points here, let's talk about one of our sponsors, the Harrington Companies. Harrington Recycling and Demolition. You got a dump, tear it down. Then you need to build it back up. Called W.J. Harrington Inc. and Sons. And, of course, you're going to need supplies for that. Maybe get a nice garden. Go to Hoffman Sly's Home and Garden Center. 908-876-3111. And also, we have the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association. Want to give back to the sport you love? Scan the QR code below. For information to join the top wrestling association in the U.S. And finally, performance trophies and medals. After this, we'll go grab the coach and one of the wrestlers for Mount Olive and give them the hammer of the match, performance trophies and medals. Now, join us here in the Harrington Press Box. Zach Komar here alongside John Kovach.
Boys, see, Zach is more than just a thumb. This is Zach. This is
if you've been seeing
Zach.
a thumbs up from the side of the screen, that has been me.
16 straight wins for Mount Olive. And it could be a tall order to stop them.
They won twice here in dominating fashion.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. No question here. 77-6 over Garfield. 67-3 over Fairlawn. And they now await a visit from the winner of Ridge Phillipsburg, which that's going to be a great match.
That's going to be an excellent match.
That's one. Those two teams are going to wear on each other in that match.
Yes, definitely. That's going to be one to watch this Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to be here at Mount Olive because Mount Olive is the one seed.
High seed, yep. We're going to bring you girls' matches tomorrow night. I know we're going to be in Ramsey. I think we have a couple others booked.
We will have Don and Kira Hubmaster over at High Point.
Okay, they're going to High Point.
Yes.
Good. And follow us on social media to know where we're going to be moving forward Wednesday, Thursday. That'll set the stage for Sunday at Rutgers. And Don and I will be there Sunday at Rutgers for follow-up coverage, interviews with the winners. But you can follow us on social media for updates on where we'll be. Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. X, Garden State HSW. Instagram, Garden State
HS Wrestling.
HS Wrestling. Yeah, bear with me. I'll try to get the other sponsors up.
Yes.
GardenStateHSWrestling.com, the website.
Your teams, your counties, your site. And keep an eye on our Instagram. That's where we have been posting our version of the brackets. We posted all last weekend. We posted the North Jersey, South Jersey, Central Jersey, the non-public. We posted all the brackets. We'll have updated brackets coming tonight into tomorrow night, and we will have updates on where we are going into Wednesday, because to pull back the curtain a little bit, we don't know where we're going to be until later tonight, probably not until Tuesday.
Yeah,
so we will have the
updates.
We'll have the updates for that tomorrow.
We want to thank our sponsors for the season champion athlete sports nutrition, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, Estabelt Wrestling Club, Garden State Athletic Network, the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, Legal Bay Lawsuit Settlement Funding, Serenelli and Associates Accounting, and our local sponsors, Ginza Bar Restaurant and Sushi, Palumbo's Barbershop, Market Tavern of Flanders. And actually, we have some potential.
We will be doing
doing some preview shows live from
for the individual
for the individuals. Pro Automotive of New Jersey, the 19th Hole Golf Simulator, A Family Affair Deli, and Husky Lawn Care. That's going to do it for us from Mount Olive. For Zach Komar, Josh Ayers, this is John Kovach. Thanks for watching us on GardenStateHSWrestling.com.